this music industry is filled with so many different people who are going to give you positive feedback, they're going to give you negative feedback, they're going to give you all different types of feedback to you as a person, to your music. The one type of people that you want to avoid the most is yes men, and here's why.
You know that we coming liars. I'ma keep praying to God, tell those little niggas stop it. Tell my mama that I got this. You know that we coming liars.
What's going on? It's Pimp Fried Rice. Welcome to the Music Into Millions podcast, where we give independent artists the tools and resources needed to be successful without waiting on a record label. Thank you for joining me. It is a beautiful Monday morning. Like I said, today I want to be talking about yes men and why you really just want to avoid having yes men in your corner. So if you don't know, yes men are basically anybody who, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, they essentially are going to be on your side, and they give you answers they think are going to make you happy, as opposed to giving you the answers that you actually need to hear. So these would be the people who, no matter how shitty your song sounds, they're going to be like, yeah bro, this is flames, this is the best song you've ever made. No matter how far down you go into a bad habit, they're just gonna be like, oh, it's okay bro, we're just having fun, we're having a good time. They're gonna be the people who are, whenever you have anything that goes on in your life, they're always gonna be on your side, whether it be for personal reasons, whether because they don't want to upset you, it doesn't matter. But these are the people that you essentially want to avoid. And the reason you want to avoid yes men is for a few different reasons. The first reason is when everybody around you is a yes man, you never get any honest feedback. So whether that be for your music, your marketing, your tours, your stage show, anything that you do, you're never going to get honest, real feedback from these people. They're always going to give you the answer that they think you want to hear. So if they think you want a positive answer, they're going to give you that. If they think you want a negative answer, they're going to give you that. And the reason is, it could be because they don't want to be, dropped out of your posse. It could be because they're trying to gain something from you, whether it be the fame, the money, maybe you just spoil them, all the people who hang around you. Maybe they're trying to get some clout themselves. The reasons could be endless. It could just be that they are the type of person who don't want to upset anybody, but they're never going to give you any honest feedback if you surround yourself with yes men. You want to surround yourself with people who want to give you honest criticism and feedback, not to hurt you or make you feel like you're stupid or doing stuff wrong, but people who are going to, when you mess up, they're going to be like, hey man, you could do better than that. Or when you have a take that's not quite up to your par, man, we could do better than that. Like, you need someone who's going to motivate you and push you to go farther than where you're at. Because if you always get the same feedback, man, that's fire, man, that's fire, man, that's fire, no matter what you do, you're going to end up with a big head and you're going to think you can't do any wrong, which we all know everybody does wrong in this world. So that's never the case. Which brings me to my next point. When everyone around you is a yes man, you never are told that you're wrong. So that could be something as simple as, maybe you had a bad attitude to your engineer and you were a dickhead and you yelled at him and you kind of blew off the top, and you go to your friends and they're all yes men and you tell them the story. They're like, oh bro, no, that was his fault. He's an idiot. He can't do his job right. And all these things, they start attacking him. They're never going to tell you you're wrong, but there are 100% times where people are wrong. I'm wrong all the time. As much as I don't say it, my girlfriend will say I never say I'm wrong, which is true. But everybody's wrong in this world, and if you have people around you who never tell you when you're wrong, or they don't tell you what you can do to fix it, you're just going to be at the same place your whole life, or you're never really going to develop or get farther. Or even worse, you can digress or fall into bad habits. Like, if you have yes men around you, you can end up falling into drug habits, you could end up falling into alcoholism, all different types of things, because instead of you focusing on getting better or making the music or improving your life, these people are going to be like, oh man, let's have a good time. Oh man, let's go to the club. Oh man, let's have fun. Oh man, let's go hang out with some women. Oh man, it's always going to be something that's fun or going to be good for them. It's never going to be anything that's going to physically improve you or your life or your career. So don't hang around with these yes men. There's nothing good that's going to come out of it. And the last reason that you really should not be hanging around yes men is because you're never going to grow. You're never going to move to the next level, because when you have people around you that push you to be more creative or push you to be a better person, that's when you start to really see yourself take these steps in life. Because I've heard this so many times as a kid and I never really understood it until I'm older, but you are the result of the people that you hang out with. So if you hang out with 4 losers, you're going to be the fifth loser. Or if you hang out with four guys who are always out there hustling, getting rich, focused on, motivating people, you're going to be the fifth guy who's the same way doing those things. Or if you hang out with four people who do drugs all the time, you're probably going to be the fifth person who's doing drugs. So you want to hang out with people that aren't just yes men, yeah, let's have fun, yeah, let's do this. You want to hang out with people that are going to push you to grow creatively, physically, spiritually, mentally, all these different aspects of your life. You want to constantly be growing. And when you're around yes men, you can never have that because they're always so focused on keeping you happy and keeping, the energy positive or whatever, which it's not even really positive energy if no one's growing. The real positive energy is when you have a homie, when you're able to be like, bro, this is where you fucked up. This is where you were being an idiot. Let's try and do better. Not just you, but me as well. Like, you need to have friends like that. Like the other day on Saturday, I was having a talk with my friend where we were literally talking like, bro, you got to work harder. Like you talk a big game, you say you do all these things, but put your money where your mouth is. Like we both had this conversation to each other. Like I had these feelings about him, he had these feelings about me, but it's like if you don't have friends like this that light that fire under your ass or put that battery in your back whenever you start slowing down, you may not even know that you are slowing down. You may just think, oh yeah, man, I'm working hard. I'm coasting along. I'm doing what I need to. When in reality, you're doing the bare minimum. You're barely scraping to get by. So with that being said, you don't want to surround yourself with yes men. You want to surround yourself with people who are going to challenge you to grow, to get better, to improve, who challenge your way of thinking, because in reality, the more you challenge your way of thinking and you open yourself to new opinions and new perspectives, that's when you really start to get a better, deeper understanding of life. And now this doesn't even just apply to music when I'm talking about yes men. That applies to everything. Your personal life, your social life, your relationships, everything. You don't want people around you who are just going to give you a positive answer. You want people who are going to give you honest feedback, honest critiques of the things that you do, and just have your best interest at heart. So with that being said, I actually want to tell you guys about something that I just started on my Instagram Live, which is called Easy Rice. And basically Easy Rice is a 1-minute song review show that I do where I listen to 1 minute of your song and I give you honest critique, honest feedback, no fluff, no bullshit. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think, and then I'm going to give you a rating on a scale from 1 to 10. So if you want honest feedback, you're sick of having the yes men around you, you want to find out what people are really thinking about your music, go to www.pimfriedrice.com/submit or just hit the link down below and you're able to submit your song. Make sure you follow all the instructions properly so we get your song, and then tune in at 6 p.m. on Tuesdays on my Instagram, which is pimfriedrice610, and you'll be able to watch it live. If you can't catch it live, it does get posted to my feed, so you still will be able to see it. But like I said, I'm reviewing your songs, giving you honest feedback, and then rating on a scale from 1 to 10. That way you can know what people really think about your music. Other than that, have a great rest of your day. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. That way you know whenever we upload new videos. Drop a comment if you're going to submit some music and it's going to be the hottest song that I've ever heard before. Other than that, have a great rest of your day.
I